You've tried to quit before. Maybe it was scrolling. Maybe it was smoking. Maybe it was staying up too late, eating junk, skipping the gym. And for a few days, you did it. You white-knuckled your way through. You felt strong, proud even. But then, life happened. Stress, boredom, a bad day. And before you knew it, you were right back where you started. Except now you felt worse, because you didn't just fail. You proved to yourself that you can't change. But what if I told you that the reason you keep failing has nothing to do with your willpower, and everything to do with the system you're using? Here's the thing. Most advice you've heard about breaking bad habits comes from the same broken philosophy. Go cold turkey. Use discipline. Just stop. Be stronger. And if you fail, it's your fault. You're weak. You lack control. But let me ask you something. If willpower was the answer, why do 80% of New Year's resolutions fail by February? Why do people relapse after years of sobriety? Why do you keep falling back into the same patterns no matter how badly? You want to change because the system is flawed. It's built on shame, on massive, unsustainable effort, on the lie that transformation happens overnight. And your brain hates that. Your brain is wired for survival. And survival means conserving energy. So when you try to make a huge change, quit sugar entirely, go to the gym every single day, delete all social media, your brain sees that as a threat. It activates resistance. It floods you with cravings, excuses, and emotional discomfort. Not because you're weak, but because it thinks you're in danger. Big change equals big risk. And your brain will fight you every step of the way. But small change slips under the radar. It doesn't trigger resistance. It doesn't require motivation. It requires so little effort that your brain doesn't even notice it's happening. And that's the key. You're not trying to overpower your brain. You're trying to work with it. Let me give you a number, 1%. That's it. If you improve by just 1% every day, you're not 365% better at the end of the year. You're 37 times better, because improvement compounds. Let's say you want to quit your phone addiction. You're currently spending 6 hours a day scrolling. The old way says, delete everything, go cold turkey, suffer through withdrawals. The Kaizen way, reduce it by 1%. That's 3.5 minutes. You won't even feel it. But you do that tomorrow, and the next day, and the next. Within a month, you've cut your usage by nearly an hour. Within 3 months, you've halved it. And you never had to fight yourself to get there. You just made a choice so small that it didn't hurt. So how do you actually apply this? Let me walk you through the system. Step 1. Identify the smallest possible action. Not what you wish you could do, what you can do without any resistance. If your bad habit is eating junk food every night, don't try to eat clean. Just delay the habit by 5 minutes. That's it. Feel the craving. Set a timer. Wait. After 5 minutes, if you still want it, have it. No guilt, no shame. You're not stopping the habit. You're creating space around it. Step 2. Attach it to something you already do. This is called habit stacking. Your brain loves patterns, so if you want to replace a bad habit, link the new behavior to an existing one. Every time you feel the urge to scroll, do 1 push-up first. Not 10, not a workout, 1. It sounds ridiculous, but that's the point. It's so easy you can't say no, and over time, your brain starts to associate the cue with the new action. The urge becomes the trigger for something better. Step 3. Track without pressure. Don't track results. Track repetitions. Did you delay the habit today? Check. Did you do the replacement action? Check. You're not measuring success by how much you've changed. You're measuring it by how consistent you are. Because consistency is the only thing that matters. And when you take the pressure off the outcome takes care of itself. Here's where it gets deep. Every action you take is a vote for the kind of person you're becoming. You don't quit smoking by willpower. You quit by becoming someone who doesn't smoke. And you don't become that person overnight. You become that person one decision at a time. Every time you delay the craving, you're voting for the non-smoker. Every time you choose water over soda, you're voting for the healthy person. Your identity doesn't change because you want it to. It changes because you prove it to yourself, over and over. in the smallest possible ways, until one day, you're not trying anymore. You've just become someone else. Now I know what you're thinking. This is too slow. I need results now. And I get it. We live in a world that worships speed, hacks, shortcuts, transformations in 30 days. But let me tell you something. Speed is why you're still stuck. You've tried the fast way, and it didn't work, because fast doesn't last. Slow does. Invisible does. Kaizen doesn't give you a dramatic before and after photo in a week. It gives you a life you don't need to escape from in a year. And that's worth more than any quick fix. Let me tell you about Hiroshi. Not his real name, but his story is real. He smoked for 14 years. Pack a day. He tried quitting 6 times. Patches, gum, cold turkey, therapy. Nothing stuck. The longest he went was 3 weeks. Then he discovered Kaizen, and he made one change. Every time he wanted a cigarette, he waited 60 seconds. That's it. He still smoked. He didn't shame himself. He just waited. After 2 weeks, he increased it to 2 minutes, then 5, then 10. 6 months later, he realized something. He wasn't craving them anymore. The gap he created was bigger than the urge. And one day, without planning it, he just stopped. He didn't quit smoking. He became someone who didn't need to smoke. And it started with 60 seconds. So here's your roadmap. Write this down. Week 1. Pick one bad habit. Not 3, not 5. 1. Identify the smallest possible reduction or replacement, so small it feels laughable. Do it every day. Week 2 to 4. Stack it onto an existing routine. Track your consistency, not your results. Celebrate the repetition, not the outcome. Month 2. Increase by 1%. Add 30 seconds to the delay. 1 more minute of the replacement. 1 less bite of the junk food. You'll barely notice, but your brain will. Month 3, 6. Let it become invisible. You're not trying anymore. You're just being. This is where identity shifts. This is where the magic happens. Look, I don't know what habit you're fighting right now, but I know this. You're not broken. You're not weak. You've just been using the wrong map. And the right map isn't about strength. It's about strategy. It's about working with your nature, not against it. Kaizen doesn't ask you to be perfect. It asks you to be 1% better. And if you can do that, not tomorrow, not next week, but today, just today. So here's what I want you to do right now. Pause this video. Think of one habit you want to change. Just one. And ask yourself, what's the smallest step I could take today? Not the best step. Not the most impressive step. The smallest. Write it down. Do it. And tomorrow, do it again. That's it. The Japanese rebuilt a nation with Kaizen. You can rebuild yourself the same way. 1 breath, 1 choice, 1%. Welcome to the beginning.